going on? Yeah. You want to get in my car now? You want to get in the car?
Maybe.
Stupid ass. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, now you stop. Keep going. Keep going.
Feel better now? Do you feel better? This incident occurred in San Francisco. These male Karens harassing a man wearing a Palestine shirt. That was the crime. Users online have speculated that this nasty, toxic duo perhaps works in the tech industry, finance industry. Stereotyping, but they look the part. This aggression carried out in a unison, right? They were like those swimmers. What do you call those swimmers? Who compete in the Olympics. They wanted to do this together. They fed off of each other. They had the energy from each other to target this person. How do you handle that besides recording the event, Jackson?
I mean, you can get violent back, but that's not really a good idea unless it's, purely in self-defense. But I think, there's been calls to increase security around the country, in Muslim places of worship or just areas where Palestinians or people who support Palestinians may gather because of stuff like this, because of instances like this. Israel is the United States' top ally. And so throughout the media and just general support for the Israeli cause is very strong. And so oftentimes what you see is that the Palestinian fight gets swept under the rug. And so I think that we do need to increase security around the country because people are doing this and they'll continue to do it because the conflict that's happening right now is not going to be over tomorrow. Much of the rest of the world is getting involved in it actively right now. So we got to do what we can to protect people.
It's part of the media. I hate it when the media is blamed, but the media is to blame here too. Because no matter how many times we see conflicts, and this is perhaps among the worst of this kind, in that region, we're always late to the party. Only now, okay, what has it been, 10 days? Are we seeing members of the media get educated, okay? There was this coordination that came out, some false reporting on top of it. And only now is there some balance in talking about the atrocities. First, to Jewish people who were slaughtered, just trying to enjoy themselves. Music festival, some seniors slaughtered. It's incredible carnage that wiped out generations. And then you had people who aren't Hamas getting the brunt of the retaliation. The media, to me, Jackson, is to blame for this groupthink narrative, which I would think you or I would from the beginning say, whoa, well, this is horrific. But you can't cut off water and food to innocent children, babies, seniors, families. We have to figure this out. And yet I saw leaders standing right there in the beginning for days and going on television and saying, this is all right. We don't care about you. That's really effectively what they were saying in the alliances that were formed and the reporting that was not thorough. That's my take. What's yours?
Here and there you have seen people stand up and, call for concern about what about the Palestinians. But I can't remember the guy's name, but he was just on Fox News and he said that Palestinians are, what he called them, Arab Nazis. That's what he called them. Israeli ambassadors going on CNN and saying, we're going to make sure that this doesn't happen again. We don't want to keep on bombing back and forth in another year or two. We want to make sure that this doesn't happen. Kind of really just sprinkling in acceptance that, Israel's just going to come in here and take this land because it's deserved, or, we got to make sure that there's no more conflict. So again, I think that it's very important that outlets like this one and other independent outlets do the best that we can to just get people to slow down, because it's just
Right.
not that simple. And I'm not an expert on this situation whatsoever, and I say that all the time. And because of that, I'm really slowing down and not letting myself get too carried away with anything. But yeah, absolutely. The media in this country doesn't do that good of a job, at least that I've seen, especially over the last few weeks, of really saying like, "Hey, people in Palestine don't deserve this. The Palestinians rather don't deserve this." So it's
Yeah,
really a tragic, difficult situation.
it is. And we're a reactionary society and a reactionary world of media. And it is time to pump the brakes, do some homework. Okay. We have busy lives. Thank goodness you're not in the bombing zone. But I'm in the middle of your busy life. Do a little bit of research, pump the brakes, and let's figure this thing out together. It's pie in the sky. I don't know.